Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Valverde. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely aimed pass. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Aimed beyond the defence. Vinicius Junior, and he's got his cross in. Oh, well played. Now it's Odegaard. Darwin. Camavinga getting forward. And he's gone searching crossfield. Vinicius Junior chasing after it. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Yamal. And that could set him on his way. Darwin dominates aerially so often. Tries to play it through. Cross from Odegaard. And that should get the job done. And it's Modric.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Hernandez with the foul. Well, that has not gone well.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he's intervened well there. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that pass just didn't quite work. De Ligt gets it clear. Modric plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's found a way through.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's beaten the last man. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good take, and is it Nunez? It's bounced back off the post. And he's done it! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Fagioli. Now it's Darwin. The message is clear, none shall pass. Nicely weighted ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nunez. Davids.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tidy finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that really... He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nice looking ball. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. Now who's going to be first to this? Over to the right flank. Shevchenko. De Ligt tries to clear. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? Camavinga. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. The second half is up and running. Hernandez. And that has left him in a heap. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's burst through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And this is Ronaldo. And he's found a way. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Valverde goes direct. Well timed, excellent interception. Ødegaard, who does have an assist to his name. What a throw in. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that's...
Vinicius Junior! And he nearly went all the way.
Vinicius Junior just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Ødegaard goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's through here. Shevchenko picks it up out wide. And Shevchenko! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Foyt. And he cuts out the supply. Davids played out to the left flank. Modric. Vinicius Junior. And he's picked it up out wide.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20 será reemplazado por el dorsal 23, Messi.
Now it's Shevchenko. Davids. And it's Davids. Vinicius Junior. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And they're back on the ball again. Camavinga goes looking wide. Kasper Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Foyt chooses to go cross-field. No, he's overshot the green.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 7.
Yamal.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5.
Camavinga.
El dorsal 18.
Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. And that has been knocked. Good effort from distance. Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. That has ended up in no man's land. Modric, looking to play him in. Oh, that's clever. That's a decent clearance. Tries from distance.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Pass somewhat off target. Foyt gets across to intercept that. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the Yamal! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
5 minutes left on the clock. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 44,
So we have movement on both benches.
El dorsal 21 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 22. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Now, can they get him away? The ball's gone astray. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he can thump it away. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Messi. And it's Caicedo. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Lo Celso. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Looking for the run. And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well, now, here's a team sheet that speaks of excitement and unpredictability, Jim.
It certainly does, Peter, especially since it includes a certain Dimitar Berbatov. I think he'll be the key to connecting the midfield to the attack here. Such a potent finisher, but remarkably unselfish too, and he will often drop that little bit deeper to try and trigger attacks himself.
Just such a clever footballer, and there's always a sense of danger when he's around.
Really looking forward to seeing him.
Well-timed, excellent interception. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's had it taken off him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to play him in. That is a great pick out. And that has left him in a heap. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Valverde. O'Reilly! That is decidedly lacking.
O'Reilly probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Tries to pass it through. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Simeone. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw! Manchester United take the lead! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Nice looking ball. And here's Dani Olmo. That's the throw. Oh, what a real chance! Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's come loose. He's having a pop! Just off target.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Wan-Bissaka, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Neatly clipped into space. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Great ball, and he's in here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Half an hour played now. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good spread. Now, can they get him away? Darwin. The message is clear. None shall pass. Well read. Nice interception. Tries to dink it through. He's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Fagioli. Nicely weighted ball. Searching pass he's played there. Dink through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Tacho promptly onto that, and that is that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Madrid certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Tacho cuts it out. Çalhanoğlu does well to get it back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space. Ruben Dias. Now O'Reilly. No luck with that dink over the top. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, that's still... Oh, he's been caught napping. And that was very necessary. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Madrid come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second period is on the way.
Madrid really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Pass somewhat off target. Camavinga. That ball looks a good one. Çalhanoğlu spots it and intercepts. Oh, can he get onto this?
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Simeone. Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for a runner. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Looking for the run. Over to the right flank. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Madrid still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's having a go! Now, there's a terrific hit. And that has not gone well. Threads one in. That has been cut short. Oh, a delicate chip through. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Darwin. It's a pretty loose pass. And the keeper's got it again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Out towards the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Darwin. Nicely spread. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Shevchenko. Thinks about... And Berbatov! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 14.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Space for him to turn and look. He's picked his way through. Valverde defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Well, they've got it again. Quality ball. And he was quick to react.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's been played through. Oh, that's well spotted. Çalhanoğlu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, now he can run away with it. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay on side.
Corner number 2 then.
El dorsal 23, Messi. El dorsal 18.
And he can thump it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. Madrid have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That looks a good ball through, and this is Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's on it, there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. This looks promising. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
A case now of complete control. Nunez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Madrid have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display.